Hi, Gaurav. Thank you for joining us today. Congratulations on your admissions to four schools with MBA. Could you let us know your schools that you've gotten admitted to?
Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot. So I got into two top three Canadian schools. That's Rotman as well as Schulich. And I got into a top 25 and top 30 US school. That's Georgetown University, Muktanar School of Business, as well as UTD, Jindal School of Business.
Congratulations. So today we just want to have a general discussion about how your experience with MIM was. If you could give us a brief introduction of how it was.
Yeah, sure. So I was assigned with Anubhav, who was my consultant for the MBA admissions process, and he was like quite helpful. And moreover, since I was looking at a post MBA finance industry as my post MBA goal, I think it made a lot of sense to have Anubhav on it because he's already in that industry, and he's been very helpful with the points that I have to articulate. I come from a software engineering background, so I'd highlight my CFA level one social impact. He helped me with all of that, and moreover, what I really liked about MIM Essay is during the LOR, like when I had to write my LORs, it was more like I had to fill up questionnaires, right? They asked me a few questions, and then they did most of the editing themselves for the LOR. So the editing team has been like, has really surpassed my expectations because I had to just articulate my points, and then they would just, like rephrase it and add the good stuff to it and make it look really nice. So
Right.
yeah,
Going forward, how was your experience with all of the services that you received from MIMSA?
it surpassed my expectations, and moreover, in round one, I was sort of waitlisted by most universities, but then MIMSA, still helped me with applying to additional schools, and that's something that I really appreciate. And I got into a better school in round two with the application that I did. So like I'm really grateful for this, for them for being supportive even during round two, and even though like round one wasn't like as planned, but yeah, I mean, I hope it happens for the best because I got a better school. So
That's amazing. I'm so glad that you had positive experience with the guarantee pack as well. Out of all of the individual features that we offer from our end to help students with their applications, such as the CRM or the consultant services, the in-house counselor, which one would you say is your favorite?
one would be in-house counselor because I was like I mentioned earlier, right? I had a consultant who was already in an industry that I'm targeting, so it makes a lot more sense to have someone from a similar background in industry. And the second thing is the editing team, right? That's been like so helpful because I applied to around 8 to 10 business schools, I think, with MIMSA, or about 11 business schools with MIMSA. But I wouldn't have probably been able to do so many schools, just by myself. And each essay was really like well written, well rephrased, and like I wouldn't be able to do that much of by myself. But MIMSA really made it possible for me to apply to multiple schools, and that's how I could target many top schools for
Of
my
course,
application.
as a great applicant as well, we try our best to make sure that we present your existing profile in the best way possible. And thank you so much for all of your positive comments. I also wanted to ask if you have any feedback for us and if you would recommend our services to other applicants.
Yeah, sure. So I definitely recommend MIMSA, and I would say that it's definitely value for money compared to the other what's been offered in the market. So from that perspective, I would definitely recommend MIMSA. Although I just have one small feedback is if you can have live what do you say, live centers within each major cities like Mumbai or Bangalore, Delhi, so that we have that sort of personal touch. I
Right.
mean, at least that's what I would prefer. As we always talk about networking and MBA. I'm not sure about masters, but for MBA, definitely,
Right.
I would want to have that. Yeah, that's my only small feedback.
I think that's a great suggestion. Thank you so much for your time. And once again, congratulations. When would you be flying out?
I'd be flying on the 17th of July, and my classes start on 30th of July. So
Well,
that's
that's
like,
great. I mean, you'll also have time to explore the city then.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I hope that you have a nice day.